I don't think this is Hagen close. Hagen close. Behold the greatest man on earth. Wow. He's dedicated his life to becoming the bestest version of himself and becoming a phenomenal leader of the close Confederation. I mean, his words command an army. When he was a child, he cured every known disease. And look how generous he is. And while the world was shocked, he decided to solve world hunger, just like that. Wow. Later, he went on a crusade to end homelessness, and he used his riches, which he earned from laboring at numerous non-profit organizations, to build mansions for every homeless person, forever rent-free. And then he wished to unite the world by creating peace with every single country. While this seems impossible, he was successful for a while, but he eventually found out. It's so easy to prove his accomplishments that no one would ever need to try. However, he makes enemies irregardless. A rival exists on the horizon. This would be the brutal Derek of Derekstan, a fraud trickster who took credit for all of Hagen's accomplishments and amazing, almost unbelievable gifts. This false obviously angered Hagen and his followers, so war sparked throughout Derekstan, the close Confederation, and elsewhere. Although facing a tough adversary, Hagen remains confident, cool, and collected. He is such a brave and noble general to have during this crisis, and so we will showcase an unedited interview with Hagen about his perspective of the coming crisis, the events happening on the front lines, and the future of the close Confederation. Go on, what's your name?
I am the Hagen, leader of the close Confederation. It is just unacceptable, what Derek of Derekstan is doing. Like, those people ain't free like you and I. And they are constantly subjected to Derek's propaganda. I don't know what he's doing. I don't want to be that guy. But, don't take credit for my accomplishments. You never did those things. I did. I've seen the front lines. Just brutal. People, your closest friends, can go out like nothing. However, that's just the reality of war. I once knew a doctor. Greatest doctor I ever knew. He would always tell me about the complexity and dangerousness of a war. Give me a second. Well, I was an apprentice to him for 7 years. He explained how to governments and institutions, it's almost like lives don't matter for the sake of progress. And I lost him to Derekstan.
Are you alright?
Oh yeah, he's not dead. He's doing great. He just works over there now. It was a better opportunity for him, so yeah. Derekstan sucks, though.
See that wall over there? Over there are the treacherous land of Derekstan. I need this gun to protect me. If you listen right now, you can hear gunshots. Maybe not. Alright, so my plan is a 3-pronged strat. Step 1, train. It's pretty simple. I need troops to be trained for attack. What's the point of an army anyway if they don't attack? Well, step 2 is attack. So yeah, we go over there, over those walls, and attack. We wait until they attack us sometimes, which happens a lot. Number 3, win. Derek of Derekstan will be forced to abdicate. Sorry, not sorry. But the people will be overjoyed, probably. and his territory will obviously be seceded to the close confederation in a sort of tumultuous zone right now. It's as easy as that.
This simplified infographic showcases the reality of war. The close confederacy is located next to Derekistan. Derekistan is bad. Close confederation is good. Derekistan is really bad. There is a wall that separates them. We must go across the wall, or Derekistan may go across their wall. Eventually Derekistan will be wiped out, and the close confederation will be everything.
Excuse me, sir. Do you have time for a quick interview?
About what?
About Hagen and the Close Confederation.
Oh, I love the close confederation.
Alright, can we talk about it?
Sure.
Alright, who might you be?
My name is Samuel Rogers. I'm 74 years young.
Yeah.
I'm quite a large fan of Hagen and his leadership. I was actually a soldier for him for over a decade during the first SF war. He was a great general who did many great things, and it's unlawful that Derek of Derekistan is taking credit for his accomplishments. Let me make this clear right now. I will follow Hagen until the ends of the earth.
Hello?
Yeah, is this for the interview?
Yeah.
Sweet.
Just come in, why don't you?
Right on.
Who are you?
I'm Brian Pierce.
Okay.
My hobbies are surfing and next level complaint. Like, what the hell is this place? But, I'm not a fan of the war, actually. Like most people, But, I'm not a fan of the war, actually. I think Hagen is causing it. Perhaps it's time for some new leadership, Everyone says he's done these amazing things, but I haven't seen these so-called miracles. Like, where's my yacht, Hagen, So, I mean to these people, Hagen, parted the sea, like Moses or something. Like, what's the big deal with curing cancer? Keep down the population, man. There's too many of us. As I said, it may be time for things to change. A revolution, maybe, Heck, I should try to lead, Mama, always said I was born to be a leader. And if Hagen ain't supplying, well, then I ain't buying, What's your name?
Me? I'm Derek of Derekistan. What, are you interviewing me? A documentary? Is this about Hagen? Okay, yeah, look. I got something to say to him. Yeah, Hagen. It's me. The enemy of the Close Confederation. Yeah, that's right. To my people, I'm a god, and I've stolen your accomplishments. How you feel about that? And Hagen, I will win this war easily. Best watch your back if I was you. And here's another thing. You claim to be this great stand-up guy, but in my world, I'm that guy. And in your world, I'm the enemy. But guess what? When I take over your world, my world and your world will be the same world, and I will be the god of both, and you will be forgotten. In fact, you'll be like a demon to my people, yeah. So get wrecked, huh? Yeah. This is Derek of Derekistan, out. Peace.
For Hagen and his country, the stakes are really high. If Derek of Derekistan wins the war, he will invade the lands of the Close Confederation, and Hagen's people will be his. And to this day, the war is still happening, with both sides going strong. Other countries are joining in on the conflict too, in support of both. It appears that all news is simply propaganda, leaving all vested parties utterly confused. Hagen still leads the fighting force with aplomb, but the enemy resistance is tough and there are many revolts in the provinces. A young man by the name of Brian Pierce seems to lead these strikes, and wishes to bring in the new age of Hagenism. Perhaps any day now, the socio-economic fabric of these lands may change drastically. The documentary is meant to provide general knowledge of the complicated topics. However, this is not a deep dive. The story will continue with more specifics. The war must end. Hi, Hagen.